In this video, I'll be showing you how to install a file manager for Android for the privacy conscious. So the app that I'm going to retrieve it with would normally be the Play Store. I'm going to show you the old app that is not interested in privacy consciousness. CX File Explorer. I used to use this all the time because it's, I guess, what I was familiar with. So if you, why is this taking forever to load? If you know how to use the Google Play Store, and that's all you know how to use, then CX File Explorer could be a good file explorer for you to use if you have no interest in your own privacy. So you could install CX File Explorer if you need a file explorer for Android, which tracks everything you do and sends your activity elsewhere without you actually being aware of it. So let's let that install. And the app that I'm going to show you for the privacy conscious is not available through the Google Play Store. It's available through something different called F-Droid. F-Droid is similar to the Google Play Store, except it's not maintained by Google Play. And you can't actually install this through the through the Google Play Store. If you would like, I'll leave a link to a video in the description where I'll teach you how to install F-Droid. So once you've installed F-Droid, the app that you want to search for is a file explorer. Which one is it? Fossify, that's the one. Yep, so Fossify File Manager. That's the one you want to get. Now, what's the difference between Fossify File Manager and CX File Explorer? Well, if we look at the permissions that it requires, so for a nice private file explorer, the permissions you can expect are modify or delete the contents of your shared storage, read the contents of your shared storage, I guess show notifications, and use fingerprint hardware. These are all the permissions that a File Explorer app needs in order to be able to run on your device. Now let's go to the permissions for CX File Explorer and see what they require. About this app. Data safety. Permissions. Data safety. Here are the permissions that it requires. No data shared with third parties. That's interesting. So that's a lie. CX File Explorer says no data shared with third parties. The developer says, let's go again. The developer says that this app doesn't share user data with other companies or organizations. Wait, are you saying that it just absorbs the data for themselves? Data collected. App info and performance. Crash logs, diagnostics, performance data. So it's saying that it's analyzing what you do for analytics so that it can improve data collected, and for what purpose? App interactions. Security practices. Data is encrypted in transit. Your data is transferred over a secure connection, and they haven't provided information about how to delete that data. Okay, so we've installed this. Let's look at its permissions. So what is a file explorer? A file explorer lets you obviously check and access the various files on your device. And notifications are required to display file operation progress in the background. Okay, guess it needs notification access. So, I mean, I guess the home screen of this app is decent. It shows you how much of your device storage you've used. And obviously this app also includes the ability to do network transfers, which I don't use. Even as a developer, I don't use. If you use this, maybe this video doesn't apply to you, but I don't use this. We're just sending stuff over the network using this app. But yeah, so if you use that, probably this video might not be for you. But if you don't use it, like me, keep watching and you'll find out why. Okay, so File Explorer lets you explore the files on your device. And so the other File Explorer that we're setting up is this one, Fossify File Manager. Hang on, I go to another place so it's going to download a little faster. Okay, so we've got this app which uses the following permissions. Permissions. We go to all permissions. This app contains show notifications. So hang on, just quickly, let's go back to the other app. Let's let it download. Let's see the permissions this app requires. Modify or delete the contents of your shared storage. Read the contents of your shared storage. Show notifications. And use fingerprint hardware. Now let's look at what CX File Explorer requires. So they need show notifications. Yep, you know that one. What else? It needs other app capabilities. I'm looking for the same set of permissions. Modify, shared storage, read, show notifications. So I found the show notifications part. Change, view, connect, prevent, run, install, request, run, query. So I guess I can't find the exact same set of permissions in this one just yet. Okay, let's check. Let's go to the. Let's not trust this F-Droid application. Let's open it for ourselves and see what it needs. Grant file access. Okay, cool. So there's that. Oh, it also shows us, how much of our device we've used. So it's similar. I like it so far. Cool, it's finished downloading. Now let's check which permissions this app uses. We go to permissions. We go to all permissions. Oh, look, show notifications and use fingerprint hardware. Interesting. So these are the. All right, let's scrap F-Droid for now. We can see that a file explorer needs access to show notifications and use fingerprint hardware. Okay. So I guess these are the other app capabilities, as opposed to the ones that you've specifically. No, it doesn't even show file. All right, so it's not going to show us that it needs file access. Okay. So this one just says use fingerprint hardware. What does CX File Explorer show? It shows show notifications. It doesn't show fingerprint hardware. It shows have full network access, view network connections, change network connectivity, view Wi-Fi connections, connect and disconnect from Wi-Fi, prevent phone from sleeping, run at startup, install shortcuts, request delete packages, run foreground service, query all packages, advertising ID permission, run foreground service with the type media playback, run foreground service with type data sync, control vibration, access ad services attribution APIs, access to add ID API, and play install referrer API. Clearly, if it's accessing add IDs, it's basically able to identify you and submit data on your behalf so that you can be advertised to. Okay, now let's go a little bit deeper. We go to this app, say we go to main storage, and we go to music, and we go to folder, and we check something there. Now let's go to something which monitors your network usage. Interesting. So we've got Firebase settings.crashlytics.com and Firebase remote config.googleapis.com and Firebase settings.crashlytics.com and Firebase logging pa.googleapis.com. Okay, now let's go to File Manager. Let's go to Music. Let's go to Select. Now let's check our network logs again. Interesting about that. Nothing sent over the network. So thank you for watching. This has been my video on using a private/secure file manager for Android. Have a nice day.